Guys, downtown Indy. We're out here by Indygo and the Marion County lockup. We're gonna take a walk around those. This is downtown Indy today, Wednesday the 8th. It's about 2 o'clock. It's about 75 degrees. Gonna check these guys out. Make sure they're obeying their oaths. Guys, walking around Indygo. So this is a bus terminal here in Indy. No smoking on the Transit City property. I'm out here today with Hoosier News Now, right there. I'm out here today with Indy News on the Street, right there. You came up to me.
Right, you're on private property.
You can't be doing that on private property.
6 feet, please.
Hey. You gotta leave property, sir. Please leave property.
Is this the Indy bus terminal? This is municipal owned. It's public property.
Private. Please leave property.
Okay.
Sir, you gotta leave property. Please.
Okay.
Sir, turn that off. Leave property now.
Let's move. Move.
6 feet, please.
Move.
Get off.
Get him.
6 feet, please.
muddy too.
We're just walking around doing a First Amendment protected
Okay,
activity.
but this is private property, so if they don't want you on the property, you gotta leave. Out there, you can do anything you want to do. Okay? So this is private property here. Indygo. Indygo has a board of governors, so that makes it private.
So it's
Private.
paid for by tax
Okay,
dollars.
but they ask you to leave. You not catching the bus, you're not riding the bus, you gotta leave.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can we go this way?
No, you gotta go this way, sir. Please and thank you.
Sounds like these guys don't know what they're talking about, but stand right here. Alright guys, back here at the Indygo Transit Terminal. We are out here again today with Hoosier News Network and some other people. Indy News on the Street. Got John.
Lucky that I don't have to follow you with my car. Ma'am, I have public affairs.
Okay, so
That
the
sent me your
consent,
policy.
yeah, the consent in order to be able to video has to
So
come
can
from
we
the
have you
human
out
resource
over here
officer.
on this side, please?
No,
It's only commercial.
absolutely not. So I
Goodbye.
just
Have a
physically
nice
read
day.
the memorandum. You're not allowed to video record on this property. Okay, so
Yeah, we
that's
already talked. We already.
Yeah, you have to obtain prior consent.
Sorry you're not up to date on your policy.
Yeah, so the policies and the procedures,
That
they
is
went into
commercial,
effect on the
ma'am.
13th.
That is commercial.
But we were just told. So you guys actually are allowed to be here. It's good to see you.
Oh, we are allowed to be here. Okay.
Yeah,
but recording, you're gonna have to-
iPad, cell phone, audio, you know,
Well, this is a public transit. Goodbye.
Misty, there's the other one.
Yeah, just can't film on property, right?
Yeah, we actually already talked to the VP here at Indygo, and he sent us the policy.
Well, it's just a standing policy that they have down here.
Would you like me to pull up the policy?
I have the
No, we
policy.
have it as
You
well.
can
Yeah.
do whatever you want. We've got the policy.
You're
You get-
talking commercial. This is not commercial. This is personal.
This is private property.
No, it's. Are you kidding me?
This is
You
private
get
property.
$170 million from the city and taxpayers. You're not
Yeah,
private.
but this is private property.
No, it's not.
It really is.
I talked to the VP of Public Affairs.
That's fine. I'm not going to argue with you.
Then I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not asking you to go.
Goodbye.
You guys can stand over there and video record, but you cannot be on property. We
This
were
is property.
instructed,
This
so.
is public property.
You know, we're all at work right now, so we were instructed that, yeah, unless you've obtained prior consent from the human resource
is
manager, you
commercial.
are absolutely not allowed
is
to be here.
commercial, ma'am.
Video recording, audio recording, body camera from an iPad, a cell phone, you absolutely cannot be here video recording. No way.
That's too bad. What do you? Okay, so what happens if we don't? Listen. What happens? So you're just going to walk away? If you're security, you're Nolan security, right? You're Nolan security. You guys are on notice of a federal lawsuit for what happened on the 8th when we were here.
We were here.
You're right, and because that guy's going to be fired, and you probably know exactly why we're here.
What happened on the 8th?
Well, we were here
before.
Yeah, we were here before. We were kicked off. And again, we called Indygo, and they said
Who cussed at you guys?
no security. He wouldn't identify himself. Your resource, your reserve officer
yeah,
wouldn't
it's
identify
a
himself.
white guy,
He was in trouble.
buzz cut. We didn't get his name. He wouldn't give us his name.
And
but
a Mexican kid.
What group?
Doesn't matter what group we're with. You don't have any right to know that.
No, we don't have any right.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. What right do you have to know? What's your name and badge number?
What's your name and badge number?
That's none of your business. I'm a
Okay,
private
then.
citizen.
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
You're a public
You
servant.
can read my name tag.
No, it's coming by a pen. I can't see
D.M.
it.
Watkins, and what's your ID number?
Your policy is to identify yourself,
I'm the only
right?
one on the property. You can't miss me.
yeah, the reason we came back was because we talked to your guys' bosses, their bosses, and they said it was okay to come back.
They're doing damage control right now to avoid a federal lawsuit against me.
I
Who's
just
doing
got off the
damage
phone with
control?
Lieutenant Dora.
Indigo.
Indygo.
Administration.
About an hour ago.
Public affairs. I keep trying to tell you, and you don't want to listen.
No, I'm listening to you.
You just said you didn't care.
I just wonder why you're approaching
That we talked to the higher up.
About the policy, yes.
The policy is void. I have a policy.
Okay, and I've got the policy too, but we're not arguing about
The
that.
policy.
Sir, we're not going to argue about it. This has nothing to do with the policy. I'm asking,
why are you bringing
Let's
it
just go
up?
ahead and go on and do what we're doing.
I am asking you, the damage control, is that between you and Indygo or you and Nolan?
It's actually probably going to be between both.
And this is something that occurred before
April.
the 8th or on the 8th?
On
On the 8th.
On the 8th of April?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you had a policy come down on the 13th, they should have said that it is perfectly legal to do what we're doing right now.
I wasn't here on the 8th.
No, we didn't see either one of you gentlemen here on the 8th.
I'm
Debbie
not
Ellis, Debbie Ellis, what do you do at the sheriff's office?
I'm a patrol officer.
Patrol officer, okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
They tried to kick me off of the public easement out there.
Yeah, this is public property, and I'll tell you how you guys can find out. It's a municipal corporation. The mayor of Indianapolis and the city council elect the board, the governors, the board of governors here, okay? If it was a private corporation, then the mayor and the city council wouldn't be able to tell who would be the board members here. It's 100% public, it's publicly funded, okay? And as everybody knows, we have a First Amendment right to come out here and videotape matters of public interest. Now, with the COVID virus thing going on here, I'm actually up from Florida. I'm a reporter from Florida, okay? So I came up here specifically to video the COVID crisis in Indiana, how public transportation, how public facilities and businesses, I also go by businesses like a big Walmart distribution center up in Auburn, up there by Fort Wayne. I was up there last week. So we're figuring out the ebb and flow. We're figuring out how everything is moving in this crisis time. And again, like I said, we came here the 8th. We had some problems. We immediately went ahead, called Indygo. He called Lieutenant, was it Nola? I don't know, he's talking. He called the lieutenant just an hour ago for the reserve deputy that was here and talked to him.
He refused to identify himself, so
Because I
he's
don't
going to
give
be
you my consent to video record me.
in trouble for that.
Is he not wearing any nameplates or anything?
No, he wasn't.
Absolutely not.
He was a reserve guy too or something.
Yeah, he was a reserve.
So,
Barry, what was that
Mike,
officer's name that was here
let's-
the other day?
let's take these guys down
What
here
was
and
the
talk to
officer's
them.
name that was here the other day?
It was another officer, Watkins, Officer
Guys.
Paul Watkins.
Guys,
Paul Watkins.
Here. I just want to talk to you away from them because they're
Away from who?
The security.
the ones that are over there talking, trying to get you guys amped up. So here's my
What's
thing.
the difference between 20 people here today?
Well,
Okay,
he's
well,
trying to get us away from them because they're trying to amp us up and,
Because
and
I
amp
want
up the
your
situation.
guys' focus and your guys' attention, okay? So here's my thing.
No.
Dude, just stop all that, okay? This is just us talking, okay?
Stop it when you come up and tell us that we can't do something that we're
Okay, you're trying to get me to say something, try to get me to do it. It's not going to happen. Just listen to me, okay? Listen to me.
I will hear what you have to
Listen
say.
to me.
I'm not a child.
Okay,
I don't have to listen.
awesome. Listen to me then. I don't care if you guys film. You guys can do whatever you want. I don't care, okay? It doesn't pertain to us. You guys haven't broken any laws.
Right.
I'm not going to come up and tell you that you can't walk inside while the building's closed.
Right.
You guys can walk around wherever you want. You guys can film whenever you want.
Right, it's a
okay?
public area. It's open. It's totally open.
But the second that somebody starts feeling that you're in their personal space. Obviously, if this gentleman's sitting here reading, you guys want to walk up to him and get all in his face with all these cameras and start doing that stuff, now that's going to become an issue, okay? If you guys keep your distance, I don't care what you guys do. Fair enough?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I also, okay, since you've given us that great advice, I've got some for you.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
run with scissors because you might get impaled. Don't sleep with your partner's wife.
One,
Don't kick your dog.
you even run with scissors anyway.
There's people.
Don't kick your neighbor's dog.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Don't eat yellow snow. That's really not good for you.
Any of you guys have scissors in your pocket now?
And I meant
No.
no disrespect.
Exactly. Who runs with
Don't play with your fire.
All right, listen, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get our video and get out of here, guys. We
Just
got
wanted
other
to give you
stuff to do
those,
today.
since you're giving us such
You
good
guys-
advice,
you
I
guys
want to
would
give you
do
equally
Well,
good
I
advice.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. You have a great day, okay? Stay safe from the corona, guys.
Gotta give directions.
All right, guys, so you see it. Got some satisfaction here. Of course, with Nolan, they're gonna have to get some more satisfaction. There's the jail over there. Indianapolis heliport over there. Alright, so these guys are still over there talking to him. He gave me the okay to go ahead and record, so that's what I'm gonna do. No use dragging it out. Again, we're here in downtown Indy, guys. Right in the center of downtown Indygo. Now Indygo has had some issues here recently with the electric buses. Their batteries weren't starting in the cold, so that might be an issue that they have to look into. Might be a little windy out today, guys. Sorry about that. Again, this is Indygo. We're off Washington Street. It's pretty nice. Guys still talking with the coppers. Not sure what they're talking about, but again, we were given the okay to film, and that's what we're going to do. Doesn't matter. Again, we have already talked with the higher ups here, so we know exactly what's going on. I will get a picture of the policy, put it in the video as well, and see what's going on from there.
They've had buses explode, stuff like that. These people are researching the buses. Hey, where's a large metal object underneath the bus that we can put it back in that? And so that's why you've got people, especially like at Lucas Oil, when the Colts come in, or like when the Bengals or whoever's playing at Lucas Oil, they actually have this long stick that's got a mirror on it, and they'll walk around the bus and shine it.
Just like in prison and jail.
Just to make sure that there's not a bomb or anything on the bus.
Those are only hypothetical.
But that's why the policy of no recording on Indygo property, I believe, is set in place.
Sir, you're not understanding, and they're not understanding the
policy. I understand.
The policy states that we can.
The policy is black and white. It's put right in there. But I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying I'm wrong, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm telling you, that is my opinion on why they put that policy in place.
And
so
let
you
me,
guys are still able to do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you can't. That's just my opinion on why I think that they're so harping on, or that's why I think that they're so uptight on not wanting people, anybody in general, to record, whether it be RTV6, Fox 59 News.
And if I could just interject, gentlemen, real quick with some experience, and I'll tell you, I'm from Florida. I went down to the port in Tampa where they do the cruises, okay? I got arrested there. I went there one time, they kicked me out. I went back there the second time, had my lawyer with me, watched the whole thing. They arrested me. I wouldn't leave the property. Now, they had a policy against no filming there, but policy never trumps law, okay? Law is law. And the law is the public, the press, have a right to gather information on public property about what public officials do. That's the law, okay? So anytime they create a policy like the port did and say I can't record, and I know the law and I go on there and they arrest me, guess what happened to that charge? Dismissed. Guess what's coming next? Federal lawsuit for violating my rights. So just because somebody has a policy in place doesn't mean it's lawful. Okay, there's lots of policies in place. The Jim Crow laws in the South were policy back in the day.
I'm listening to you and I understand what you said, but I also just said that the Indygo policy is you can't record, and I literally just said you guys can still record.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't saying that you didn't agree. Okay. I was just letting you know that even if they had a policy that said I couldn't record, what you said they do, if they were to arrest me for violating their policy,
oh, I understand.
I would take that to court and I would win.
It's the same way as, like, you know, some of these companies that say, hey, there's no loitering here. Well, it's you know, it's a McDonald's, but it says no loitering. But is it against the law to loiter at, you know, a bus stop? Is it against the law to loiter outside of a homeless shelter?
Right.
No. So I mean, you really can't call us to come take care of a problem.
Can you not record me, please?
That's superficial. You know, we can't come out.
Because we can. You're in public.
There's a difference between rules and then laws. That's the way that I see it.
You're in public, man.
But I got other things to do, so good luck to you guys. Stay safe. Like I said, try not to get anybody's grill.
Right.
Keep your social distancing.
Right, absolutely. No, I know that. You know, a lot of times people say, oh, you're in their face, and I tell them, I said, my wife puts her titties in my face.
What'd you say?
People say, oh, you're getting in their face, and I say, my wife puts her titties in my face. When I'm this far away, I'm not in their face.
For the record, I can't comment on that because I'm at work.
Right? Thank you, guys.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
Good luck. You guys done?
Yeah, we've walked through. Go ahead. Yeah, we've already walked through and done our little tour there.
Wow. Kind of hanging out with Hoosier News now for a while.
All right, guys, so you've seen it there. Cop said that there was a policy against filming, which we know is untrue, and again, I'll post that policy with the video. But even though he said that there's a policy against filming, he said that he's going to go ahead and let us film. Kudos to that officer. Even though he's wrong on the policy, he's still not going to follow the policy. And hopefully it's because he understands the rights of citizens. And again, you heard him say it, we're not breaking any law here. Just trying to gather some information on what's going on here during the COVID crisis here at the public transit. You know, a lot of people here in Indianapolis depend on the transit to get back and forth to work if they even have a job still. And it's an important part of life here in Indianapolis. You know, a lot of people can't get around, you know. So, all right, guys, you've seen it here. Magic working again, and we'll update you on the story as it goes along. All right, thanks, guys.